If I were to distill the ethos of what this brand is about, is identifying those spaces that are being unutilized. There's so much utility you can add to that object by carving out just a little space and then putting a tool inside. My name's Rob. I'm a product designer based in Vancouver, Canada. I've been designing things for as long as I can remember. Sanctum brand, it's a tool company that's all about doing more with what you have and identifying unutilized space. I started Sanctum brand because I've always felt that the pocket knife could be better. I wanted something slimmer, more convenient, something that's just with me without having to think about it. So like most ideas that I have, I started with a need of my own, to create a fixed blade that was more convenient to carry. What I've discovered is that there's so many smaller cutting tasks throughout the day where this knife shines. Now, depending on your needs, this may not be your primary knife, but your sidekick. Originally, I had this idea when I started spearfishing and harvesting scallops from the ocean. These creatures get so massive, they literally cement themselves onto the reefs. I started working on a new design where I created a rigid sheath to accept my dive knife. And so I came up with this dive tool. Realistically though, it's a bit impractical to manufacture, expensive. Eventually I realized not everyone has the same scallop problems as I do, so I miniaturized it and made it into this guy. And that's when the hard bar was born. This has now evolved into a much larger collection of tools, which I'll be launching over the next year. Everyone can find use from them, but it's all starting with this. The locking mechanism that I designed is quite unique. It's simple, no moving parts, and it's cut right out of the handle of the knife. So it's cost-effective, reliable, and it adds no bulk to the knife or sheath. How it works is that it's essentially a spring. Near the end of the sheathing of the knife, the inner geometry of the pry bar pulls in the knife like a tractor beam. Immediately, you notice the haptic feedback. You can feel and hear when the knife is secure. No need to double check. I wanted the hand feel to be substantial but remain slim, so it would go unnoticed in your pocket or on your keychain. And most importantly, single-handed unsheathing. The pocket clip is integral to the body of the pry bar, and it vibrates with this resonating hum that can only be delicately heard when held up close to your ear. The knife is made of Swedish 14C28 stainless steel. The pry bar is grade 5 titanium, and the inlay material is a translucent ultim. Stainless for anti-corrosion, titanium so it's lightweight, and ultim just because it looks cool. Similar to an exhibition caseback on a watch. Just gives you confidence in the mechanism when you can see it in use. The sharp edge is slightly recessed so that it can be sheathed without touching the titanium pry bar. It's the ultimate pocket tool. Opening packages, cutting straight thread. I use this thing so often, even for emergency beard trims. It's truly put my EDC game on autopilot. It's incognito, unassuming, compact, lightweight, and super sharp. I'm incredibly grateful to have had the flexibility to obsess over a project such as this for the last 2 years. It's been an absolute joy and something I have unlimited energy for. However, this next step is a little risky on my own. So to take this project to the next level, I'm really going to need the support of a community such as Kickstarter. It's really going to enable me to stay lean, resourceful, identify the quantities I need to make, and really just bring this product to market quicker. In this moment, I'm in the last stage of finalizing production samples. Now, all that's needed is your pledge to back this project, starting with this guy, the hard bar. Thanks so much.